Welcome. Today's video, I am painting something for my How Much Art Can You Get Out of One Bottle of Ink series. We are not that far into the bottle of ink. It barely has a dent in it, and it is not past the part of the bottle where the threads are. It's not past that yet, but sketching more with it. On my last video, I think I said something about I might buy another pen to dedicate to it. For now, I think my Conrad will be dedicated to it. For those of you who aren't into fountain pens, this is a Flex fountain pen, Noodler's Conrad. The color, it's like 1820 SX or something. The fact that I know this is off the top of my head is mildly concerning. After I'm done with this, I'll probably go check and see if it's right. Just because I am a little concerned for myself. I sketched this one a while ago, and then I don't know what happened, and I completely forgot about it. So, and then I've been trying to clean and organize, so I was looking through sketchbooks and stuff and saw it in my sketchbook I'm trying out this Paul Rubens watercolor paper that I got off of AliExpress. It's pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like cheap or anything. Like there's good quality stuff on AliExpress. So, I mean, there are Paul Rubens products that I haven't seen anywhere else. So, I was curious and wanted to try it. It's kind of like a Strathmore one that I have, and I've dedicated to gouache. So, kind of similar. Kind of not. I don't know. Strip of paper anyway. Can I interest you in a strip of paper? So, yes, last video I made, with peace and love, every time I go to make a video, I forget how to swallow, I forget how to breathe, and I'm not funny anymore, magically. Like, I'm normally not funny, but even worse than normal. And I don't know why, like, it's like my throat closes and I start gasping for breath. So please, can we get over it? Please. So I have various drinks here to drink and cut out so that hopefully, like, I don't know. I'll just keep taking frequent breaks to try and prevent that. So we're trying to keep the annoying ass noises to a minimum. Okay. Yeah, so when I first started sketching it out, I planned painting it with the blue ink. And then I'm looking at it again, and I'm like, does blue really fit the piece and whatever? And then I decided that it did, and the whole kind of concept behind it. So, I guess I feel so stupid talking. I feel like part of the reason why I don't explicitly say, because I could like put in my description and whatever what the piece means and stuff, but part of the reason why I don't do that is because everyone gets something different when they look at it, and I really like that aspect of art. Another reason is because I'm a bitch and I don't like giving people the answers. So, because I hate having to look for answers, but I do. So I guess, I want people to scour the internet trying to figure out what it is and not be able to sleep at night because they're like, I don't know what it means. No one actually cares that much. However, I would like to have that much power over people, so I'm not going to tell people what it means explicitly. You'll just have to look at it and wonder. Because I'm one of those people who's like, I don't care about what I think it means. I want to know what the artist means. And it doesn't matter what I think. I want to know what they think. And sometimes it's a pain in the ass. So I do like making people wonder, especially like there's so much information out there. And like, I'll have people ask, it's one of my pet peeves when people ask me a question that, first of all, I don't know, and second of all, they know I don't know, and third of all, like, you have a smartphone in your hand, and Google is free. I'm sure other people out there are with me. Like, why are so many people out there like, I spend a lot of time on Reddit lately. Like, there's so many people asking questions that they can just Google and click 2 links and find the answer to it. Like, come on. I will hyperfixate on something and I will spend days researching that shit. I will spend days researching it. And that's part of, like, before I start any hobby, like, especially before I started resin casting, because there's the whole safety component and whatever, I spent so long researching it. And there are a couple artists I really admire who I've spent so much time going through their stuff and looking at interviews and whatever. The, like, level of research that you do for, like, a paper in school, I do that shit. Like, I will use Google Scholar for shit that I'm just trying to find on the daily. Like, not often, but, like, especially I started making lace. I started tatting. I found out how to download shit from the Library of Congress to get free patterns. Like, who the hell does that? It's a mixture of curiosity, hyperfixation, and not wanting to spend money. And I go ape shit and I will scour the internet for the smallest things. This has become a tangent, but my point is that I spend a lot of time finding shit on my own, okay? And I find it most of the time, you know, I have my ways. So it really bugs me when people can't, like, Google something simple. Like, and I don't know, have I developed a superiority complex or something? Perhaps, maybe, I don't know, shit. But, like, just do your own research, which is a whole other topic in itself, because that's a big problem today with people just taking what they're told and not doing their own research. But we're not going to get into that. Where was I going with this? Okay, so I don't want to say too much because I don't want... There are hidden messages written in some of my artworks, and I kind of view it as, like, when musical artists, like 21 Pilots is the first one I can think of, they'll put a clip in their song where it sounds like gibberish, but you have to play it backwards. You know, and it's like, it sounds cool when you're listening to it and whatever, but, like, all you have to do is open some editing software and play it backwards. So it's like, it's somewhat inaccessible, but not completely inaccessible, if that makes sense. So it's like, it also makes me feel like I can put, it, like, tricks my brain into being able to be more open and vulnerable, because people will still find it out, but it's just a little bit harder to find out. So, you know, I'm not going to tell people what's written in my art. So I am kind of conflicted with this piece. I feel like I could have made the background darker, but I wasn't sure that I wanted to take it darker. And I'm not sure I love it because it's just so plain, you know. But I was like, I could add clouds, but I didn't want to. Like, that's kind of weird. It doesn't really fit. Then I was like, I could put, like, a thin layer of black over it to darken it. But I was like, I don't want to do that because I don't want it to mess it up. So I just didn't. But when I laid down the first wash, it is, I don't know if it's just the ink or if I'm just dumb. I don't know if it was because I was using less water with the ink to make sure I didn't completely dilute it. The gradient was so nice. It was so nice. It was such a nice gradient, and I loved it. And I didn't want to F it up because it just looks so nice on the paper. My hamster's eating behind me. I can hear him chewing in his little nest. You can't, but I can. He will wake up and munch on some stuff throughout the day. So cute. He's in a bin cage. His cage is big enough in case you're worried. So cute. I love him. Sorry for the ramble. I guess I'll just keep doing this. I don't know. You can mute me. But I do like making these videos, and I hope you liked watching it. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't mention the fact that I'm just starting out and keep getting 0 views. Because, like, that's fine, you know, that's to be expected. Because, you know, I've made, like, 4 videos, whatever. I'm not expecting views or wanting them or anything, but I do think it's funny to like do what every other YouTuber does and be like, thank you for watching, because it's like, sweetie, your last 3 videos have 0 to 1 views. Like, who are you saying goodbye to? They all leave in the first 2 seconds. Literally, at least the first 30 seconds. Like, they don't get past that. Who are you saying goodbye to? Like, I'm not mad about it. Like, shit, would I watch this? I don't know. But, like, I just feel funny saying goodbye. Who am I saying goodbye to? One of these days, you know what? Maybe I'll just keep making fun of myself. I'm a dumbass. I am a dumbass. If you made it this far, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? Go spend it doing something else. Anyways, I hope you see this soon. There will be more videos out soon that if you do see this, that you can waste your time on. Thank you if you do waste your time on this. And if you're seeing this 5 years down the road, thank you. I don't know. Anyways, I am going to be excited for when I get my first view that goes all the way through my video. That isn't family. She.